I brought down a 28 nozzler. It is on our Magnus rifle platform, so a little bit more vertical and a little adjustability in the back. This is the scope that we have in production, the Revic. And so we'll power it up and I'll show you how that works. Yeah, 16.5 is what it is. Spotter ready. So the guys at the shop, we've validated it to like 1130, so feeling pretty good on that. Yeah. So would you like to do anything else, or you feel like we're good?
If you're looking at my hand, it's just that the nerves are acting off. I have a nerve damage.
So what happened to your hand?
A piece of glass cutting everything. This part of the hand doesn't really work, so I have the trigger finger and I have the thumb, but this muscle isn't, and here I can't really feel anything. I can hold a metal case or I can pet a dog and I can't tell the difference.
Well, the trigger finger is the important thing, yes? Yeah. You guys that don't know Thomas does a very successful video blog and very successful training program and some product development companies and consulting in Norway. It's one of the favorite places that I get to spend researching and learning new things, new techniques and new tips. And I've always looked up to Thomas. We invited him over to hunt mule deer with us this year. I'm pretty excited to be here at one of our favorite places at the Ensign Ranch with Western Lands Hunting. So we're pretty excited, and I think we're gonna make a great show for you guys. And it sounds like we've got some big deer staked out we're gonna chase, so it should be pretty fun.
That's very humbling and very generous of you, Adam. I'm stuck on an island. I'm not used to talking to people.
We're hunting management deer on the Ensign Ranch. This is a really cool spot to be. We actually do one of our level 3 shooting schools right here on this knob. And here we are in October chasing deer. So there's a big buck up here that qualifies as a management deer. Old buck, mature, heavy, wide. He's big enough that Tanner's been hunting the whole season. And the deer just plays this cat and mouse game right here on this ridge, kind of around the timber, gets bedded up tight where we can't see him. We're gonna circle around this hill, back up to the ranger, get on that side of the mountain and glass back to this one that we're on so that we can cover this whole area this morning. We're gonna dedicate some of our mornings towards finding this buck, and we're not gonna go all in, but we really would like to shoot him. The new 11 to 1, which everyone thinks is time to be at camp. That's when you start seeing deer pop up. When you're headed back for lunch, you'll really see them moving around. Yes, so the big problem here is that moon just barely went down. And so these guys had bright like daylight conditions for the last 3 or 4 hours. They're all fed up. It's quiet, it's prime time, and we've seen 3 deer. Yeah. But you just gotta keep plugging away.
See the big rock? Just to the right there's a big mole of deer.
So this whole mountain was developed for oil and gas, probably like in that big 70s boom. So there's tons of ranch roads that cover the whole place. And basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna find vantage point after vantage point, and we'll set up glass, we'll check out all the faces, and then move to the next one. It's a really productive way to see a lot of deer. But I think one of the challenges we're gonna see this week specifically, the moon's super bright. The whole night we've got the moon up. It's just barely setting as the sun rises. It's gonna put the deer down early, and then we're gonna see more movement in the daytime. So I think we're gonna miss out on the nap time at the lodge.
You seen the big rock where we had the does? Go up 1 o'clock all the way up to the great trees.
Don't see much for antlers. He's got a, looks like a big body, but just about the width of his ears it looks like. That deer up in the grass is a beautiful deer. That's a big deer. That one below the pine tree.
Well, that got pretty slow.
Kind of quick hurry, huh?
This is 897, so just shy of 900. About 2 fingers high and 3 to the right. So it actually broke for windage on the point of aim because I had too much 6.5 in me, so I didn't trust what the scope told me. But I guess I should have. So that was good. A little bit different and a bit more power than I'm used to shooting. So it's a power horse. Surprisingly mild recoil, but this really took off a good bit together with the stock. Like, we are looking at mule there, but the antlers don't tell me anything because I'm not familiar with them. But we're seeing a lot of deer. Yeah, so it's good. Even though some coyotes and see some elk, and you know, getting a very western experience, I think. So same but different.
Well, we found a deer that is big enough we need to get closer and look at him. So we're about 1,500–1,600 yards. We think we could make a pretty easy stalk to about 500–600 yards away. And he's kind of hanging in one spot there in the shade, so we're gonna go move in, get closer, see what he looks like.
He's got potential. I think we need to go cut it in half or less, you know, get a better idea of what we're really looking at, but he looks like he's old enough. We know he's got 3 points on his left side for sure. It's early, it's 10 after 3, so we got time to make a stalk, and if we need to back out, we'll go look for something else, but he may be what we're looking for too, so we'll know in a few minutes. You can see the deer, you just can't tell. Okay. I see her. Yeah, 10 yards left to where we saw him. We're here, let's just go see him. We got nothing to lose. Yeah, he's calm, he's relaxed, he's got his ears back. Let's just kind of ease down and those cows should kind of move on that way.
I'm thinking we have that deer. So maybe if I shoot it, I think we will be able to approach him.
Rock and roll. See his face and his ears. Okay, see this lone star is wearing one yellow bush down in the 11 o'clock into the shade. Yeah, right next to you. Tanner and I are maybe greedy for inches. That deer is a little bit above our average. I mean, he fits the bill to a T. He's perfect. He's mature, heavy, big frame, boxy, big eye guards. So this is what we're thinking. If we shoot him now, we're done eating good food. It's not that I don't like the food, but I don't like to eat it. I think that's the first deer that we've seen that I really want you to look at. It's day 1. I'm not even 4 o'clock. Beautiful deer. There's a chance we can do better. I think we just let him go. Okay, it's fine. We've seen that deer a few times right in here. If we decide we want to shoot him, you kind of know. You never find him later, but I think we
caliber and hopefully, you know, that
But
next level.
I mean, I like the shot. The deer's good. It's like, I don't want to say we pass. I say we let Thomas decide.
Okay.
We'll just let him go. Okay.
He seems to be inclined that way.
Okay. So we are kind of down to our last glassing spot. We've looked a lot of deer. We did put a stalk on one deer that was big enough to shoot on the last day, which makes you really question your judgment when you pass him. But we did see a lot of deer today. The movement was pretty big in the middle of the day. I think that's the way that moon's having them feed through the night, I guess, but it was good. A lot of stuff come out in the shadows this afternoon, not a lot of stuff in the sun, so you had to work pretty hard to dig them up and glass them up. So far, good day one, pretty good glassing, good stock, good setup. Hopefully we have some good weather for a couple more days and we get a few more opportunities.
First ride with a dip, go straight up to the next leg to the forest patch, and look left of that and there's a mob of deer on the face. Approximately 200 left. They're on the ride itself, you know, just below the flat. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and the buck would be to the very right. Just across the ridge there where the trail is coming down. On the bright green spot, there's almost a white spot on the trail. If you look left into the yellow, there are 2 deer. And if you look right past the aspen, there's also a couple of deer to the right of the aspens.
There was 2 kind of deer that Tanner had mentioned, you know, looking at and chasing, and we looked at first morning for that big white deer, but the fact that he's on a border edge and Tanner hunted 4 and 5 days last week, didn't find him. We kind of thought maybe we shouldn't invest the whole hunt into that deer. Tom's turned him up this morning. We were kind of glassing from the far ridge looking back where we were last night, and one other deer that he'd seen was a 3x4 down here that had a little kicker on that third side. 24-inch deer, just real tall, good deep forks. We've got him located, so we're just kind of checking him out, maybe watch where he beds, see if he's approachable, stalkable. He's a mile away right now, so we got a lot of distance to close.
The glassing is certainly a bit more extreme than I'm used to. I mean, farther distances, and I'm surprised at the amount of information you're able to take out of that here. Now you just said stag and left it at that.
Did you get a range?
1345.
1345?
Yeah.
I think that within the next couple years, the 1300 yard shot is going to become more and more commonplace. Right now, I think it's still at the extreme outer limits.
Can I ask you Westerners, I'm an expert tips? What do I do if I sit on one of these?
Don't move.
Don't sit.
I wasn't really paying attention.
You have to be good friends with somebody in camp. We've got a stock plan where we bail off the ridge here, and from the bottom we run up that fence line, up that ridge, get on a point that's across the canyon from him. Hopefully we still have enough visibility we can see him when he steps out again. We think that'll put us in the 500 or less range for a shot, so very doable. Nice wind this morning. I think it'll work. We're up on top of that ridge. Probably 400 yards across, maybe 5. We're a little lower down than what I was aiming for a shot. If you're higher up, you can kind of see into those pockets, see into that brush. We thought we'd take a quick look here, low down, just make sure he's not moving, make sure we don't have advantage, and we'll move on up if we need to. He's He's convincing me that they're in this lower patch, not the upper patch aspens. I think he's right, but I was making him justify it. He's gonna run up and set up on the point, get a spot and scope out, see if he can find that deer bedded down. We're gonna hang back here so we don't risk a push. We've got him bedded in some willows. He's about 350 from that top. The problem with that top is it rolls away so smooth that we'd be exposed to be able to get a shot. So we're gonna take a look up high, see if we can get out there on a point where we can get at him without him seeing us until we're set up. Okay, just so everybody knows, he's still bedded. He's gonna face it straight away. I think we're good. Let's just go nice and easy. There's some does about 10 yards to his left, so he's getting a little watchy. I think we need to make like another 40 yards up to that gap there. Find your spot, and then if you need to, just back out here and relax, because he might lay there for 3 hours. All you can see is eyeballs.
Please. It's coming through the yellow.
E87 4.4. Still facing you. Hold it. There's 3 bucks.
They're walking
just turned
into
to the
this
right.
cover. I need to move.
Range 350.
Okay, it's the first one of the 2.
Just went behind a bush.
Yeah, coming out on the right hand side of the bush.
360. Nice.
Little high, low the ground.
Nice shot.
Watch to the right, Thomas. Deer's on the ground. Deer's belly up.
That was a good shot.
Good shot, Thomas.
Perfect shot. Congratulations. Very nice. Thank you.
Great shot.
Good job.
Yeah, he was just off and moving, and
Something jumped him out of bed. I don't know if it was that other spot.
I had a perfect opportunity and
Yeah.
stepped into that sage, but I was just turning the magnification and I couldn't get back on the trigger fast enough. I aimed just a little lower, but still sent the mouse.
Yeah,
So-
the impact was right at the back of the lungs. Just perfect.
You see big blades on the G4.
That was a really good experience.
Usually, if it's the deer that you want, and there's, 3 or 4 days of hunting, if you screw it up, like that's the one that's really
Yeah,
nervous.
That's a big investment in time and work, just being flush.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh, big body. Very nice. So, big 5-year-old mature deer. This is what we've been talking about all week. Real tight to his head here. Super healthy body. You can see he's got some really long toes there.
Yeah.
Great shape, but he's got the 3-point side here. Cool blading. Little kicker here. Great deer.
Yeah.
And great shot.
The big ears are something else, aren't they?
Very different.
He'll use their ears to kind of judge.
The size of
The width,
Yeah.
Sometimes you get schooled in the ear, smaller. There's something special about a mule deer that's just different.
I was worried I would misgauge the angle when I saw blood in the other side. I was afraid I shot him
fast.
back. Yeah, that's just right behind the shoulder. Well, I'm happy with that shot.
Yeah.
Elevation was right where I was expecting it because I didn't do any adjustments on that.
So this is not something you would normally see,
Mm-mm.
those sharp edges?
No, typically you'll just get you know, round like this,
Yeah.
you'll see a little bit of the veins in here, but you know, this is really unique.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You know, when I was a kid, I was reading books by Jim Sumbo when I was
Oh,
a mule
yeah.
there. You know,
Oh,
when
yeah.
I was like 15, 16 years old. You know, I have to do this and the pronghorns. So that's 1 or 2 done. And it was a very Western and good experience. I mean, just look at the landscape down there. I was surprised at how much of a beating I took of the elevation. I'm not used to having 130, 114 pulse going up hills. Well, thanks for this experience, guys.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Well, I've had worse pack outs. This one won't be too bad. But
You're just gonna have to watch me go.
if JJ was here, we wouldn't pack anything. I know he would get a ranger here
You
somehow.
probably wouldn't have seen anything either.
Ouch, big burn. Hopefully he sees that.
It's a very sensible level of bureaucracy with this. It's not overly much. And do I get to keep this as a souvenir or take it home? Is this something I will have to
You
turn?
don't need it. No.
I'm going to frame this.
Awesome. I'll take that for you.
Thanks.
Congrats, that's an awesome trophy.
Awesome.
I love that.
Thanks,
Cool deer to
guys.
take out and awesome deer to take.